Hi Leo, welcome to your individual zodiac reading. Bringing this to you during the new moon in Capricorn, solar eclipse. So this is a little more date specific, though it doesn't matter if the title speaks to you and the message speaks to you, it's your message. But what's happening in the cosmos right now with the new moon and solar eclipse is this particular eclipse, and I am looking at some cheat sheet notes. The key word is serendipity. There's a lot of cosmic interplay, astrological interplay that surrounds the energies of serendipity and chance encounters and lucky breaks. And it all has to do with the fact that the solar eclipse is conjunct Jupiter. That's where we get the happiness, optimism, generosity, good luck, and expansiveness. And then the solar eclipse is trine Uranus. That's the excitement, pleasant surprises, chance encounters. And Jupiter trine Uranus is the lucky breaks. So that's what we're dealing with. But the strongest, most important astrological aspect is when the sun is conjunct the moon, because it makes all the possibilities available to us. Everything's face up on the table, and it puts us at the forefront of new plans. So it's a great time for a fresh start. And I was thinking about it because I've been seeing a lot of pages show up in the readings, in the last few readings I've done, or at least the last series of readings I've done. And pages, you know, sometimes it can just be immature or unevolved energy, but sometimes it can herald a fresh start, right? Because it's a trigger event of a fresh start of an existing energy. So a page of wands is sort of a fresh start of passion between two people who already had a sense of passion, right? It's not new like the ace of wands. It's a page. So it's kind of fresh start, passionate energy is the page of wands. So I've been seeing things like that, and I just thought, oh, maybe I'll do a reading for this new moon in Capricorn solar eclipse. Okay, picking a card for you and your divine counterpart from the Goddess of the Moon Oracle. Your divine counterpart can be someone you're in connection with, but maybe in separation from. Someone you think is your twin or soulmate. It could be someone who's on their way to you. May not even be in your sphere right now, but they may be on the way to you. They get harvest moon, and that is the energy of fruition. As the seasons turn, there is always a time when all the potential of the spring beginnings is manifest. The crops grow tall and are ready to harvest, and they have done this from a fallow field into which we have planted seeds. Seven of Pentacles. The trees have flowered, and now there is fruit to pick. It is time for the harvest. So it says, when we are able to bring something to fruition, whether it be planting a project or a change in ourselves, it is a perfect time to celebrate all that we are grateful for and to mark our achievement. So whoever this person is feeling very much the Seven of Pentacles. It's like they planted the seeds, they've been patient, they've tilled the soil, they've protected it from the harsh sun and the cold, and now everything is ready to, bountiful harvest. They've manifested this, and it's time to enjoy it. You get card 15. 1 and 5 is 6, so that's about balance. And it says, it is a waxing gibbous moon, and it's all about action. Perfect for you, Leo. The time has come to take action. Let go of your paralysis. Let go of your burdens, step by step. Sometimes we are afraid to move forward. This is natural. Change can be difficult, and if we have been hurt or have failed before, we are anxious about what may happen if we instigate change. Maybe we think it's easier and safer to just tread some water for a while. I don't think so. I think the days of treading water are coming to a close for you, Leo. If something happened in your connection and things went south, provided you've gone to neutral corners and done your own work, if you feel the other person may be open to it, I think you're the one in the action seat. You are the fire sign, Leo. And, it may be unfair, but I think because you have that natural take charge kind of energy about you, just naturally, you're born with it. I feel sometimes people just assume you'll make the first gesture or take the first step or initiate something. I kind of feel that's probably not fair, but it is what it is. Oh, what's that saying about heavy is the crown, or heavy is the head that wears the crown, or something like that? I try to say a lot of cliches and sayings, and I always screw them up, like royally. Crown, no pun intended. So I am using a brand new deck for you. It is the, it's called the Modern Witch. I like it because it shows people of color, it depicts people of color. I've never seen a deck that does that. If there are others, let me know in the comments. But I found it refreshing. I love the energy of the deck. Shout out to Modern Witch for that. But it's still too new and too big for me to, I'm going to show you. This is what happens when I try to, yeah. That's why I split it in half. But I did a lot of pre-shuffle, so I'm not worried about it. Okay. Underlying energy, Knight of Cups, moving toward love. My intention is that this top row is the other person. Doesn't have to be. It can be you, Leo. So own whichever row is yours. I don't consider it a wrong reading or a misread on my part if the energies are reversed. Just reverse them. There, every reader here will tell you to do that. So note to self. Bottom row then would be the connection. Very interesting here, Leo. Okay. So what I see right away is I see Knight of Cups, underlying energy is about moving toward love. So whatever action you may be taking, it is with an open heart and good intentions. Whoever this person is from their past, and we have Scorpio energy here. We also have Pisces energy here. Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But there was a transformation that occurred. Something had to die off for this person, or something just flat out died. And here they are in present energy with Ten of Swords. So I feel this person has learned a very painful lesson, but it's over. It's over. And it's behind them, I think. In their future, they have fears. There's fear here. The unknown, something secretive. It can even be that they've got some fantasy or illusion going on that exists because they don't have all the information that they need. So cute. While this is here, pardon me, see this card, Ten of Swords? The Modern Witch sends you an extra card in the deck. Ten of Swords, it says, everything is fine. Ten of Swords, everything is fine. So I have it sitting right here and I look at it all the time because this just cracks me up. Anyway, I think this is you here, Leo. You show up in the center as King of Wands. Present energy, very much in control. You know what you want. Maybe a little possessive, a little overbearing, possibly, but it's King of Wands energy. You could still be a female and be King of Wands. You're just more in your mental energy than in your heart. But in the future, we have Sun, which is also Leo. So you're kind of showing up twice here. And in your past, we had Magician, Virgo, Gemini, manifesting, having all the tools you need to get that which you want, which leads to success and happiness. So I almost feel like the two of you are probably not in connection right now. Past energy of this connection, Page of Cups, could have been a small message of love or apology. Present energy, Seven of Wands, there's resistance here. There's resistance. I think it's coming from this person up here because I feel your energy is more open. But then in the future, we have Ten of Pentacles. That's sort of the brass ring. Gonna look at it. Gonna look at it. Knight of Cups in the past for this connection. Or not the past. This is the underlying energy. There's a moving toward love here. Slowly, here's that Page of Pentacles. Now we have, what did I tell you about the pages? Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles on the Knight of Cups means you're moving toward love. This is in this underlying energy. So I think it's probably coming from you, Leo. Moving toward love and offering a fresh start, something stable. This can be also a gesture, a coffee date, dinner date, lunch date, something where you get to be in front of each other in the here and now and just sort of reacquaint yourselves. But you're coming from your heart chakra. You're coming from love. And so therefore that has good energy. I don't mind that. And being that we've got this, all the cosmic energies with new possibilities and fresh starts, this might be an auspicious time for you, Leo. Past energy of death for this other person. Like I said, could be Scorpio, could be Pisces. Doesn't have to be. Oh, wow. So, in the past, this person was undergoing a transformation. They were really manifesting, working very hard. This doesn't even have to be very long ago. And yet they were seeking some truth. Knight of Swords, that's fast-moving energy, but it's with regard to truth, with some effort to get to a truth, to find some information. And they wanted to do it fast. And it might have been with regard to King of Cups, or they might, because I said this could be a Scorpio, King of Cups energy. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. It is high vibration love, but it's strategic. This is not Queen of Cups. It's King of Cups. Can still be a female, but just really heart wide open, emotionally available, and yet using reason and logic. And I say that because we have this Knight of Swords. So I kind of feel good intention here from this person, but I don't think they got the result they were looking for. Because right now, everything is fine. Don't mind me. I'm just laying here in the ground with 10 knives in my back. 10 of Swords in the present energy for this person. There you go. It's all about you, Leo, King of Wands. They felt rejected. They feel you rejected. They're feeling rejected by you right now. 4 of Cups. And yeah, they got their heart broken. Hey. You heard it here. If you didn't already know, I get the impression you probably know, because I feel like you want to go towards somebody with love and you're wanting a fresh start. That could be the energy of the other person too, though. The moon here for this person in the future. Yeah, they feel complete. Yeah. I think they're just going to bury. They're just in the future. There's just so much they don't know. They do not know what's going on with you. So I feel you're not in communication at all. Not even in the slightest. I feel you've been in separation. I don't see the High Priestess, but my guess is that's what's going on here. They feel very trapped. They feel very stuck in their head. This is. They're overthinking things because there's so much they don't know, and they're feeling a very strong karmic pull here toward you. So that's, to me, what this means is they don't know what's going on with you. There's so much in the dark that's not illuminated. And so they may be whipping scenarios up in their head. It's keeping them stuck. And this energy feels like karmic tie to me. Like they're a little obsessive. They're a little obsessive in their thoughts about the connection. And the way they're going to deal with it is to just keep their head down. They're just doing the work. They are literally focusing on their work as a means of distracting them. That's right now I feel they're in the heartbreak. I feel they're getting over the ending of this. They're getting over it. Lesson learned with regard to this King of Wands. Could be dealing with another Leo, but I feel like it's your energy. Absolutely your energy. You rejected them or just didn't engage with them emotionally. They got their heart broken. Doesn't mean you did it on purpose or with malintent. I'm not feeling that from you at all. I just feel that that's how it all shook out. And so in the future, because there's so much they don't know, they're kind of caught up in their own head and a little bit obsessive maybe about the connection because they feel the karmic tie. And the way that they're going to deal with that is they're not going to come toward you because 8 of Swords, stuck energy, right? They're just going to work harder, focus on their work. That's how they manage the anxiety. You here, in the past, we have Magician. Why is Magician here in the past for Leo? Could have been a Gemini or a Virgo you were dealing with, but yes, 2 of Cups. You were manifesting this connection. King of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, someone. Ace of Swords. Wow, Leo. That's interesting. So here in the past, I feel like you manifested your connection with this person and you saw it as a soulmate. 2 of Cups. But then I think you're very aware of your role in the connection. I feel that you're sort of showing up here in the past with more of a King of Pentacles energy, which is really just about someone who has a reputation to uphold. This is about not just your and you can be a woman and still be in King of Pentacles energy. Again, just you're more in your head than in your heart chakra. You're using more of your mental faculties, and that doesn't mean that women are just hyper emotional and don't use their brains. I'm talking about a deck that was developed back in the 13th century. It's the first deck I've seen people of color, so work with me here. I feel that you kind of looked at this from, you got a little bit more reality-based. This was the fantasy. Manifesting the soulmate with this person was the fantasy. They saw it as a transformation, both of themselves and of you. They thought they manifested it. 3 of Wands, right? You've got Magician, they've got Death, you've got 2 of Cups, they've got 3 of Wands. That's manifesting. So is and then what comes out? Screeching halt for you. You're the King of Pentacles based in reality. And this person was in King of Cups. I want to talk to you about my feelings. And then they've got Knight of Swords and you come in with, I'll see you one, I'll raise you one, Ace of Swords. So some truth gets revealed. Some truth gets revealed. In the past. That happened in the past. Some truth was revealed. And it resulted in this person presently feeling DOA. Next card out for them is what? King of Wands. Next card up for you is King of Wands. That's Leo energy. Or it can be Aries, Leo, Sag, but I'm feeling the Leo energy here presently. Yeah. See? There's the transformation. They saw that coming. Now we have the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Swords. What do you think the message is here? This is all about somebody may have come in with a I will cut you kind of an energy. Now, in her high vibration, Queen of Swords is all about getting to the truth. She'll ask a lot of questions. She stays in high vibration. She's coming from her heart, hence all the roses, but she's being very laser focused. In her low vibration, she's like, you're going nowhere. And I feel like that energy of some transformation that had to occur, I feel like you were manifesting the connection with this person up here, but you weren't free to do so. Or someone who thought you shouldn't be free to do so intervened, cut it off at the knees, full stop, done. And that's how this person up here got their heart broken or perceived that they were rejected. You might not have rejected them. Somebody just may have misread the situation. Sun in the future here for you, Leo. I'm seeing an apology, and there's the moon. You guys are so mirrored. This is crazy. And there's the sun. Wow. Sun, Page of Cups, moon, sun. I feel you want to help clear up any misgivings this person has. I feel you want to, I do feel a small apology coming from you, Leo. Or a message of love. It doesn't have to be an apology. If you did nothing wrong, you did nothing wrong. But if someone feels hurt, the stand-up thing to do is to say, you know what? I didn't intend for you to get your feelings hurt. I do care about you. I just want to let you know. And that's the energy I feel coming here from this little Page of Wands. It's like a fresh start where you kind of clear the air, that you just come from your heart center and you just say, you know, I didn't mean for that to go down the way it went down. I'm sorry if you perceived things this way, but they weren't that way. See what I'm saying? It doesn't mean you did anything wrong. It just means if you recognize someone you care about got hurt, whether you intended it to or not, wouldn't you want to just tell them you feel badly about that? And I think you want to clear up whatever isn't clear, because in the future for them is that moon that has them all twisted in knots, feeling like they can't step one foot forward. They're like completely overanalyzing things, and there is some obsession here with it. There's a karmic tie that they're feeling very tied to you. They are trying to focus on their work as a means of distraction, but maybe if you came in and you explained to them what they didn't know or don't know as a means of setting things right and coming from your heart and saying, you know, I didn't realize you didn't know this. Then guess what? Success, happiness, joy, success. That's one of your cards there, Leo, and it comes out twice in the future. So I feel that that's important to you, and the way to do it is to clear this up with this person. Okay. Page of Cups is coming out now in the past here. I think there was a small message of love in the past that might have set this person into thinking something that wasn't really there. Page of Cups in the past, please. Yeah. You weren't free to do it. You weren't free. There was a communication from the heart with emotion. It was like a new, fresh start at love with this person. But there was someone else involved. I think it was this Queen of Swords. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. Could just be someone who says, yeah, no. In her low vibe, she will cut a bitch. So I'm just trying to say that's what I feel happened. There was somebody you were already involved with, maybe not committed to. Maybe you're saying, we weren't married. I was free to do what I want. Well, apparently this other person didn't think so, and this other person thought you were free. So I feel like there was some kickoff here in the past, and then Seven of Wands. Really? Resistance. Why is this Seven of Wands here? That is present right now. Why is the Seven of Wands here in this connection? Okay, there's resistance, I think, on both your parts of making a choice, a decision about whether or not to reconcile. I feel you're both resisting it because this is the energy in the connection. I feel you both moved toward each other for a fresh start at love, but there was someone else in the picture. So it didn't kind of come off right. And now I feel that the present energy is you are both resisting moving toward one another, making the decision in real time of whether or not to reconcile. You're resisting making that call. Presently, you're both doing that. And I get it. Future Ten of Pentacles, though. See a lot of success for you, and this person's got their head down. There'll be a lot of communication. Star energy, Knight of Wands, you're going to go in, and Magician. Yeah, I feel you're manifesting this with this Leo. I feel like this is what you want. And I feel both of you want it. That Magician is now, it's the second time this Magician comes out. Yeah, you had it in the past and now it shows up in the future for the connection. And the Ten of Pentacles is kind of, it doesn't have to mean abundance, but it can mean the perception of winning it all, right? Like that saying, you can have it all. Well, this would be you and this person feeling like we made it. We got everything we wanted. And there's a lot of communication, passionate, these are Cupid's arrows here, back and forth between the two parties, talking about your healing, talking about this being a wish come true, a dream come true. This is about being vulnerable and really, really facing very honestly whatever went down in truth. This is truth. This is honesty. It is healing, but it's hope and faith. It's wisdom. It's a dream come true. It's a wish granted. So I feel like there's very positive energy that is also Aquarian energy. And then we've got the Knight of Wands. And I think this is your energy. Well, this is actually Sagittarius energy, but this is kind of fire energy, fast moving passion. It can be a recycling through. But I think you're manifesting. I think it's you who's doing the manifesting here. I think this other person is open to it, and you will both be communicating back and forth heavily about this, about how you're healing, about all that you went through, and about your hope, your faith, your dreams, and what you want to come true, what you're trying to manifest. All right? So, and I do think that you're the one that's going to take the action. That's coming from your energy, and if I have it reversed, then it's coming from the other person. But either way, you have all the tools you need at your disposal in this connection to make those dreams come true. Leo, if I'm speaking your truth here, you can follow me to the extended. Here are the energies I'm going to look at. I'm going to look at Scorpio. I am going to look at Pisces. I'm going to look at Gemini, Virgo, and your own energy there, Leo. That's it for now. Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, and Leo. Those 5 signs show up here in the main spread as potential energies of this other person. All I'm going to do is pull a couple cards for each of those signs just to give you an idea of where they might be in their life right now. In terms of partnership, ready for it or not kind of energy. I'm going to look at any blocks to this connection, what might be interfering. I kind of already have a clue here. A message to you from Spirit, maybe advice or a warning or anything they want you to know, or an action step you need to take, and then a message to you from this person, from whoever this is. So all that's going to go on in the extended. If you want, the link to the extended is below. Otherwise, have a wonderful new moon in Capricorn and solar eclipse. I hope you had a wonderful holiday season and that you're making your preparations for a turn of a new year and a new decade. All the best to you always, Leo. Bye.